So over the years, a handful of different people have asked me, what types of things did you practice and focus on when you were trying to compete very seriously? And one of the biggest things that I ever experienced, that I saw the biggest gains or growth in my shooting as a competitive archer, was what I called a perfect shot Thursday. It was just this thing that I did where I went upstairs. I was always by myself. And I'd go up for my practice session, and I was typically trying to shoot a Vegas round. But the general concept is I had to clear my mind. And to get good at something, you have to practice doing it. And so shooting with a clear mind is easier said than done. We've all been there. We're at full draw and we're thinking about, on the way home, I need to pick up something from the store, or my kids' grades aren't up, or you're at full draw and you're supposed to be focusing on the target, but in your mind, all you're thinking about is all these other things. And when you don't have a clear mind, you can't really focus on what you're trying to accomplish. And so what I did was I challenged myself and said, I'm only going to shoot perfect shots. So if I draw back and I get to full draw at any point in time, I start thinking about this thing or that thing, anything but focusing on the spot, my pin, the target, my bubble being level. If I think about anything else, I'm going to let down. And when I first started doing this, what ended up happening was I'd draw back 10 times and maybe shoot once. And it was very frustrating. But as time went on, the next time I went up and practiced and did it, all of a sudden I'm able to shoot 2 shots out of 10 times I've drawn back. And then all of a sudden I'm able to shoot 3 shots and 4 shots. And as the weeks went by, a couple months down the road, all of a sudden I'm shooting 6, on average 6 to 7 shots for every 10 times that I'm drawing back. The amount of tournaments that I went to where I walked away feeling like I had an advantage because of how I had taught myself how to practice was unbelievable experience to go through. And I just wanted to share it with you guys, that maybe someone out there sees, is trying to get to that next level in their shooting. And even, it flows over into hunting too. It flows over into everything. Learning how to practice to clear your mind when you're trying to execute a high-end level of performance, it takes practice. And it starts on day one and it ends, when you finally achieve what you're trying to achieve.